The Bronx was all Jay Carter knew. 16 years of life crammed between bodegas and fire escapes. He could navigate those streets blindfolded, knew the rhythm of the subway by heart. But North Carolina? That was a whole different world. His parents' divorce had ripped their family in half, and now Jay was stuck in this slow-paced town with his mom. No more concrete jungle, just endless trees and thick, humid air. Starting at East Side High was like landing on another planet. Kids spoke with a drawl, wore cowboy boots unironically. Jay, with his baggy jeans and Timberlands, stuck out like a sore thumb. The only familiar thing was the basketball court. He could dribble away the frustration, lose himself in the rhythm of the game. But even the court felt different. The air was heavy, the silence deafening compared to the city's constant hum. Basketball became Jay's sanctuary. He'd spend hours on the court, his movements fluid, almost angry. The ball became an extension of himself, every dribble, every shot, a way to release the turmoil inside. It wasn't long before the other kids took notice. They'd gather by the sidelines, watching him dance with the ball. One day, a lanky kid with a shy smile, Marcus, approached him. Then came Trey, all swagger and confidence. They weren't from the Bronx, but they understood the language of the court. Soon, the court wasn't just a place to escape, it was a place to belong. They'd play for hours, sweat soaking their shirts, laughter echoing through the air. They talked about music, girls, the dreams they held close. Marcus, a gifted beatmaker, would tap out rhythms on his desk during lunch. Trey, with his natural charisma, would spit rhymes that flowed like water. And Jay? He found his voice too, raw and powerful, inspired by the city he left behind. The music started as a way to pass the time, a shared passion that bound them together. Marcus would craft beats on his beat-up sampler, a symphony of sounds that throbbed with energy. Trey, smooth and confident, would weave tales of life in their small town, his words sharp and witty. And Jay, fueled by the grit of his past, poured his heart out, his rhymes raw and honest. They called themselves the East Side Hustlers, a tribute to their different worlds colliding. Word spread fast about the three boys with a sound unlike anything East Side had heard before. They played at school events, parties, even a local bar that turned a blind eye to their age. The energy was electric, the crowd feeding off their passion. But success brought new desires, a hunger for more. Money was tight for all of them, their dreams often clashing with the reality of their situations. It was Trey, always the bold one, who suggested a way to make their hustle a little more lucrative. The first deal was small, just a few bags of weed to some college kids passing through town. Then it escalated. Pills, coke. The money was good, too good to resist. Jay justified it as a means to an end. This was for their music, for their future. He told himself it was temporary just until they made it big. But the deeper he fell into the game, the more blurred the lines became. His relationship with Marcus and Jamal started to change. The easy camaraderie was strained, replaced by a tense silence. He was living a double life, juggling school, music, and the dangerous underbelly of their town. He was tired, paranoid, the fear a constant knot in his stomach. He found himself pushing away from girls just chasing money, but it was this one girl from school who saw past his tough exterior, who made him feel like he could be something more.